this.
The sun god strikes again. Poking his
Thank you so much for being out here with us today. The sun is starting to come through.
The fucking sun god strikes again.
Come on, Michael, bring it out! Bring out some fucking sun for the people!
This is a song. It's off our new record. Our new album is called Soul Rocker. And what Soul Rocker is to me is a person who lives from their heart with compassion for all and who has a tenacious enthusiasm for music, life, and the planet. And I see a lot of soul rockers here today. And this is a song that's about waking up in the morning. And every day I wake up and I do two things. I kiss my wife, Sarah, and then I check my phone. And if I get them in the wrong order, I'm in really deep doo-doo, so just a little relationship advice. But every day I check my phone and I think, you know, while I was asleep during the 6 or 8 hours, the whole world has gone completely fucking crazy. Does anybody ever feel that way? It's like a shooting, an earthquake, a hurricane, and this is a song that just calls out some of those things, but also says that there is no better time to be alive right now. There's no better time because all of us have the opportunity to be difference makers in the world right now. Goes like this. Every day I wake up and turn my phone on. I read the news of the day just as it's coming down. I do my best not to let it get me down. I try to keep my head up, but this is Babylon. This world's in crisis, we try to fight this changing climate. With scientists and with politicians divided by it. So many ways we could solve it, but they will never sign it. This mountain's tumbling down, but still we try to climb it. It's in the Torah, Quran, and in the Bible. Love is the message, but somehow we turn to rivals. It's come to people always picking up their rifles. Another school getting shot up homicidal. Some people trying to look fly, some people trying to get high. Some people losing their minds, some people trying to get by. When you look in my eyes, you see the sign of the times. But we all looking for the same thing, yeah. What if this song was #1? Would it mean that love had won? Would it mean that the world is saved and no guns are being drawn today? What if everybody had a job and nobody had to break a law? What if everyone could say that it's good to be alive today? This is good to be alive today. That's good to be alive today. This is good to be alive today. People used to feel safer when they would hear a siren, like help is on its way, but now they only think of violence. Another youth in the streets and police is in a conflict, and now we hear the guns click. Yo, Ebola crisis and ISIS is taking heads off. A Jonas bomb in the village and now the kids all signing up to be soldiers, but they are winning now, to do the killing now. But are you winning now? Some politicians out there making up some problems, trying to tell the people that they can solve them on TV shows, the sound bites and quotes. But everybody knows that it's all about the cash flow. They're telling you and me they're making progress, but tell it to the millions of jobless. It's like a players club of billions of dollars. To get the votes, you got to make it rain in Congress. Some people trying to look fly, some people trying to get high, some people losing their mind, some people trying to get by. When you look in my eyes, you see the sign of the times. We are looking for the same thing, yeah. Listen to this, guys. But what if this song was #1? Would it mean that love had won? Would it mean that the world was saved and no bombs are being dropped today? What if everybody had a job and nobody had to break a law? What if everyone could say that it's good to be alive today? This is good to be alive today. That it's good to be alive today. Come on, brother. one day, one day, one day, one day, one day we all will say that it's good to be alive today. One day, one day, one day we all will say, y'all, that it's good to be alive today. One day, one day, one day, one day, one day we all will say that it's good to be alive today. One day, one day, one day, one day, one day we all will say, make some noise, y'all. What if this song was #1? Would it mean that love had won? Would it mean that the world was saved and no bombs are being dropped today? What if everybody had a job and nobody had to break a law? What if everyone could say, that it's good to be alive today? We just put that video up online and you can download the song for free, so go ahead and share it with your friends. I know it's a little bit misty out here, but that's just because we're all very mystical people. And this is a song that's about summertime.